Hello, my name is Anita DeWeese, and I'm a candidate for the Teacher Educator of the Year. I'm going to start out by kind of sharing my involvement with KAAE. I've been a KAAE member ever since I started teaching, and I've served on the Agri-Science Fair Committee at the state level since 2022. I've also been a workshop presenter at our Midwinter Symposium. I've also been a workshop presenter at our summer conference. And another thing that I've done is I've volunteered to judge Ideas Unlimited and then applications, both of those being at the state level. And I've also served as a voting delegate for KAAE at the state level at our KACT meeting. As we look at KACT, my involvement at the state level is I've been on the summer conference planning committee since 2023. And then I've also been a workshop presenter at that summer conference. So question 1, describe the innovative techniques or technology you use in your classroom that you believe has made the greatest impact on your students in improving CTE. So hands down, the greatest impact are those hands-on opportunities for the students. So we have a couple of hands-on opportunities that my students have. We just recently did a floral business. So we've created that. Students are fully in charge of that, taking the orders from the customers, ordering flowers, making the arrangements, and then delivering those arrangements. So that's been pretty innovative for our school. There's nothing that's been like that. So we're kind of the first one. Students are super excited about that. That gives them that entrepreneurship, that business, those communication skills. So I may have created a monster with that because next year's enrollment is steadily increasing from this year. So I know that students are excited about that, and that word is spreading. So as we think about innovative or technology, one of the great opportunities that I have is that my husband and I farm. We have a diversified farm, and I'm just able to share the things that we do on our farm with my students and have the students come out to the farm. So some of the technologies that the students have been able to see are drones in action. So on our farm, we actually use those drones for crop scouting. So we can run those over our irrigated circles, our dryland crops, and we can see kind of some trouble spots that we may have. The other thing that we use is check irrigation systems with those drones. We check cattle. So as I share this with the students, they're always kind of excited about agriculture using something that high tech. So just them being able to make that connection of and being able to see it actually in use is something that's been super awesome for me to share from the farmer's perspective with my students. Additionally, we have a John Deere See and Spray sprayer, which is one of the latest and greatest technologies. And when students, we share that with them and they get to see how it runs and operates, and that it's only targeting certain weeds and how much it's saving the farmers. They love that technology and everything that goes behind it, the software, the programming, all that it takes to make that work. In addition to that, on our farm, I'm able to share with my students our GPS guidance systems for harvesting and planting. They can think about that and see how high tech it really is. We do have a tractor that can be operated from the combine, and when the students can see that tractor is moving to the combine for the combine to dump on there, it's just kind of mind-blowing for them. So also, as we think of innovation and technology in my classroom, I use veneer technology. We use some LabQuest technology. We use microscopes. So all of these things mirror what's used in industry. So these students are getting that in the classroom firsthand, being able to use it, have that excitement of using something that is going to be used in industry as well. So I would just say them seeing what we use on our farm and being able to experience some of those things has been really a great opportunity for them. I also, everything I do is hands-on. We have a chicken coop, we have our greenhouse, gets those kids out and really kind of in the thick of things. So question 2, what's the greatest challenge CTE is facing, and how are you using your leadership skills to overcome this challenge? Two things came to mind immediately when I thought of this. The very first one is just the shortage of qualified teachers, and especially ag teachers. I play an active role in addressing this in my classroom. I want to mentor those high school students so that they can become ag teachers. I allow them to go do job shadows of other ag teachers. They can put together lessons and present those either to their peers or to younger grades, but that kind of gives them an opportunity to see what it's like to share their passion. Maybe they're a plant person or an animal person, so they can share that passion of what they love with others. So I feel like doing that kind of gives them an opportunity of do I want to do this? They can feel that opportunity that's there for them. Another way that I do is every time I'm with the college ag ed students that are majoring in ag, I share how rewarding this career is. There's nothing else that I would want to do than be an ag teacher and share my passion of agriculture with that next generation. So I am there to encourage them and to tell them what a great opportunity it is. I always share my phone number, my email, tell them they can contact me anytime with any questions that they have, whether they're in college or once they get out. Then the second thing was the biggest challenge is just the lack of funding. Our programs require lots of materials, supplies, equipment. So what I've been able to do is work with industry. I will have some of our businesses sponsor our materials and supplies for a lab. And as we're doing that, I invite them in to actually come and do that lab with the students and see what they're doing and what that money that they sponsored was spent on. This allows those industry professionals to see what I'm doing in the classroom, but it also allows them to interact with those students and see that passion that those students have for what they're doing. So it's really been a great opportunity. If they don't come in the classroom, we will go out to their place of business and tour it and see what they're doing. A couple of business that I've been able to do this with is our BTI, one of our equipment dealerships, and the students love going out there, being able to see the technology and the equipment that they have. And then the other one is our local Kansas Co-op, and they always come in and do come in with those labs that we're doing and see what the students love doing and how their money was spent. So between the lack of qualified teachers and the lack of funding, that's got to be the biggest challenge that we see in our CTE. Thank you.